like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Now here's Vassell. Down low. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. There's the triple. Welcome, everyone. We appreciate you joining us for a little basketball. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And it's Fox penetrating. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Williams from long range. Rebound by San Antonio. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Fox with the ball. Caruso covers. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan, yes, 8 foot, Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not...
First quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Castle covering. Pass to Holmgren. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach, this team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Holmgren. Fires for 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's SGA. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shea's going to get to where he wants to go.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back to you.
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out. This guy's game is big time.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
San Antonio leading by 5. And stolen by Williams. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's Holmgren missing.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Barnes. Wembanyama down low. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Second team foul.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Now here's Williams. And he drives in. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The 3 from Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Pass to SGA. To the middle. Holmgren. And he converts the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Wembanyama. No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. San Antonio on top.
The Spurs, 12.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Here's Holmgren. It's good. Holmgren's got 6.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Pass to Barnes. Down low. Now Wembanyama. Give him 8. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Fox missing. Outside, Williams. To the inside. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
And they go to the intentional foul. More teams are playing 5 out now, Doris. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, BA, because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a 3-tool player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Inside. Three-pointer, Fox. Offensive rebound. And stolen by Holmgren. Pass to SGA. Ooh, strong finish, SGA. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Count that one. And it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Dort. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Screen by Holmgren. Taking it inside. SGA.
Very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, BA. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Barnes, it's good.
This is a big part of what makes Harrison Barnes tick, right? Spot-up shooting off the catch, one of his truly strong suits.
Gilgeous-Alexander, second chance shot. Pass to Williams. Screen by Holmgren. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 5 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Castle covering. Dort's shot is good.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Sohan. No good with the triple. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 19-5 run. Holmgren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First team foul.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, BA. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness. Look out.
Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite. But you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
On the wing, Bryant. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball. So it's Oklahoma City now. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And the Thunder lead by 12. Pass to Sohan. Fires the three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here's Wiggins. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thunder out in front, leading by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Off his foot. And it's whistle to kick. San Antonio with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Wembanyama. Doesn't go that time. Thunder leading by 16. Williams into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Back to Fox. Dort with a steal. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Spurs foul. Personal foul. First team foul.
90 seconds into the second half now. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
SGA from outside. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to do that. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Thompson. Thompson is double. Smith with it. Williams picks him up. 3 on the clock. Here's Durant. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Nice shot by SGA.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside, KD. Back to Finney-Smith. Williams comes with the double team. Shoots over Dort. Durant, no good. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Clark, perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You've got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the game. And the technical free throw is good. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now Holmgren after the missed 3 from KD. Clock at 6. Williams gets the bucket.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Here's Thompson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Holmgren. Off on the layup. Rockets trail. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these
free throw off from Durant. And, Greg, these Boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Here's KD after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Dort. Williams for three. Rockets with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
There's the double team with Dort. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Pass to Durant. Here's the three. Another miss by Houston. The Thunder with the lead. Inside. And the slam by Williams.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power. He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Dort with the ball, guarded now by Durant. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Just 3 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Thunder leading by a...
Oklahoma City, 14.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Kevin, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Back to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. There's a good screen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Outside, KD. To the inside, Thompson. A shot. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And that's now 6 points from Amen Thompson. Here's Dort. Williams with a clean look. Gets to the corner and buries it.
The assist.
Williams has got the lead up to 3 now for Oklahoma City. Here's KD. From outside the arc, Kevin Durant, bullseye, money on the 3.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
It's stolen by Smith. Pass to KD. Over Williams. That doesn't go either for KD. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai hits from outside.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Outside for Durant. The 17-footer. And he gets it to go. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Pass to Caruso.
2 minutes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes.
Oh, Gilgeous-Alexander slams it down.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Gilgeous-Alexander takes it in. And it's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15. GA here about 3 levels score. But is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Clark, when you think of 3-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Durant. From deep. Another miss by Houston. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Rockets trailed by 5. Pass to Eason. Taken away by Williams. Here's SGA. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. SGA's got 17. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Pass to Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hartenstein. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City. Here's KD. Unable to get that one.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now Smith. Durant in the corner. Screen by Smith. Looking to get back on track here. In close. Durant gets the bucket.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Thunder making a switch here. Holmgren the screen. Out to the wing. And the dunk by SGA.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you.
Sharing the ball. Ellie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Outside Durant takes the three. And another three for Houston.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Outside, SGA. Back to Holmgren. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Outside Durant. And it's Houston with another.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish?
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
The shot by KD. No good. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 21. Back to Holmgren. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And KD's got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. 9-point game. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Holmgren in the corner. Outside for SGA. Pass to Caruso. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Thunder making a switch here. And the Rockets with possession here. They trail by 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Thompson looking for an opening. 6 to shoot. Can't throw down the reverse jam.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
And so it's Oklahoma City.
33. Oklahoma City, 40.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Rockets trail by 7. And the call on the shot that sends into the line. That one on Dort.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
The Thunder leading by 5. The drive by Holmgren. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about him.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Williams. That's good, and SGA with the assist. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick-and-roll sets.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Pass to Williams. Back to SGA. Outside, Dort. With his first shot attempt. Again, Oklahoma City.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
The screen from Thompson. Durant for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 9. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Thunder making a change here. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And there's the drive. Hartenstein off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Toward outside. From outside. Cleared away by Eason. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 11-point game. There's the drive. Layup, no good. Caruso. Oh, the dunk.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Now Thompson throws it down. What an assist!
Thompson with the bounce, rising up for the jam.
Now Holmgren launches it, trained from outside.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
He gets it to go.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Toward outside. Misses the deep 3. Rockets trailed by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Oklahoma City.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was superb as a facilitator, really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
Here's Durant. Oh, the slam dunk. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Outside Holmgren. Now SGA. From deep. It misses.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Fox, that's good.
An electric player. Fox is so much fun to watch.
Thompson goes in. An easy 2 on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Wembanyama. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Thompson with it. Fox picks him up. There's the 3. And Durant hits from deep.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Fox deciding where to go with it. And Fox powers it home.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Outside Wembanyama. Out to Fox. And he drives in. And it's Fox with the jam.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
He hits the second from the line. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Here's Fox after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Thompson pulls it in.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson's shot is off. Pass to Durant. Stolen by Castle. Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Eason. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Thompson. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Fox. Pass to Vassell. And he banks in the layup.
A strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Brian, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Thompson, no good.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Durant's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason.
Oh, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Wembanyama double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Vassell. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
They double-team Durant. Outside Finney-Smith. Screen by Durant. And here is Thompson. 4 on the clock. Houston with another miss. Here's San Antonio now. They're on an 11-3 run. Oh, got that one up quick. Vassell's got 7.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. And Houston making a change here. Rockets trail by 8. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Okogie. Pure from three-point range. And here's Fox. He has 7. "16 feet out. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
11. The Spurs, 16.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And passing is something Durant has really worked on. And you see the results with the sweet dime right there.
They get it again. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Whoa! What a dunk by Wembanyama.
Durant draws the double. Here's Okogie. Off the mark there with a 3.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Wembanyama down low. It's hauled in by Houston. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Rockets with possession here. 4-point game. Left side Durant. Outside Eason. 5 to shoot. Here's Finney-Smith. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Now here's Fox. 7 points in the game. Fires top of the key. Wembanyama. It's good on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
They double-team Durant. Here's Eason. Okogie on the wing. Picked by Smith. Houston needs to get off a shot. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. The Rockets making a switch here. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Fox outside. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Van Vliet up top. On the wing, Thompson. Durant for 3. And the Slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Fox goes in. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And he gets it to go.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
Outside Wembanyama. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Oh, KD against contact inside.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Wembanyama can't connect from short range.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
They double team Thompson. Let's go with a three. That doesn't go either for Durant. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Barnes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And he sinks the second. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Wembanyama. Sengun with a steal. Outside Durant. Pass to Capella. Now here's Sengun. Outside Durant. Got it up. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Rockets trail by 4. Durant with it. Castle covering. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Brian?
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside. To the middle. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Sengun. Capella. For 3, Smith nails it from beyond the arc.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 3. Here's Vassell. And there's the rejection. Houston working the ball around. They double-team Durant. Pass to Şengün. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Durant for 3. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Smith. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Wembanyama screen. Down low. Oh, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Jabari Smith. San Antonio shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the game. San Antonio leading. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Now here's Thompson.
2 minutes.
The kick to Durant. On the wing, Finney Smith. Thompson outside. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got 7 points.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. Inside. Now Thompson. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Thompson with a screen. Durant surveying the D. 4 on the clock. Over Kessel. And another basket for Houston.
Woo. They're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
Wembanyama screen. To the inside. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Barnes. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. He has 6. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Right side, Finney Smith. Back to Thompson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Spurs ball.
San Antonio with the ball. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. There's 6 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Fox. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack.
San Antonio, 40.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Spurs lead by 3. Six to shoot. Wembanyama screen. And it's Fox missing. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. It's Eason with the jam.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
To the paint. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And Durant gets it to go.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Timeout called, Mitch Johnson. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And this is exactly what Smith loves to do, wreaking havoc on opposing defenses and scoring through contact.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets. One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Inside, Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Stolen by Kessel. Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Eason. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch, he has it all working.
Here's Smith. Now Eason. Now Smith. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. It's a 5-point game, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Spurs lead by 5. Fox left side. Wembanyama. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Yeah, Wembanyama is an ideal pick-and-roll partner. There's just so many ways he can beat the defense.
Thompson. Both hands there for a little extra.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big-time move inside.
Yeah, look, that shot took loads of heart. Zero fear.
Barnes outside. Wembanyama screen. Barnes drives in. Oh, an answer slam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Fox outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Vassell. Puts up the tray. Durant there for the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now Wembanyama. And a one-handed slam.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Vassell. And count it.
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fox fires. Rebounded by Smith.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And that's KD recognizing the opportunity, putting the defender in a no-win spot. Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. Thompson. Outside Capella. Durant. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And VA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce,